कि क्या कुछ आज बातचीत हो पाई है, सरकार की तरफ से पहल की गई या आपकी बात हुई, आपने पहल की उन्होंने पहल?
ले बे, ये भी कोई सवाल है? अरे हम आए यहाँ पे, कोई बातचीत हुई तो सरकार से मिलने ही तो आ रहे।
क्या कुछ बातचीत हुई ये तो आप बता सकते हैं?
आएगी बातचीत, अगर कमेटी जाएगी तो बातचीत होगी। अभी मैं जानकारी करूंगा कि कौन कौन लोग जा रहे हैं।
Good evening, all, and welcome to the latest updates on Farmer Protest 2.0. Farmer leader Rakesh Singh Ticket, while talking to the press, has put forth terms and conditions for the ending of this protest. The number one condition for this, as expected and much talked about, was minimum support price guarantee by law to the farmers and compensation to them in the wake of natural disaster or disease or any such crisis. These terms have been much talked about and being presented repeatedly by the farmers, their representatives, their organizations to the government. And talking on this, Mr. Ticket also mentioned that when the farmer protest one happened, the government assured them that the government will listen to the concerns of these farmers. Whereas whereas the government, as per Mr. Ticket, hasn't even begun any conversation on the subject. Secondly, Mr. Rakesh Ticket also asked the media and press, whose representative was talking to him from a known media house which is seen as pro government. He asked the lady to come to the villages and take survey there and get real note of the situation, that who is not fulfilling the promises, which he pointed to the government itself being the one who is not fulfilling their commitments and promises which it made to the farmers. After that, Mr. Ticket also said that during the Kisan Andolan 1, which happened more than 2 years ago, many of the farmers lost their lives in that protest. And to those deceased farmers, no compensation has been given in the province of Uttar Pradesh, whereas provinces of Punjab and Haryana has given them considerable compensations. So it is also a demand that all of them, regardless of their belongings to whichever state, must be compensated, who either died or faced critical injuries during Kisan Andolan 1.
किसान आंदोलन 2.0 अपने चरम पर है। नहीं मानते मोदी आ जाओ। दूसरी तरफ दिखाइए, दूसरी तरफ दिखाइए। नहीं जाना है, मर जाएंगे, जाएंगे। वक्त है, हम हरियाणा पंजाब बॉर्डर पर मौजूद हैं और देखिए किस तरीके की स्थितियां यहाँ पर बनी हुई है।
These visuals are borrowed from one of India's famous journalist, Mr. Ajit Anjum's YouTube channel, who have been reporting on this farmer protest and other anti-government protests as well. So you can see up on the screen that tear gas shells are being thrown at protesters, and to it response, protesters are using sack bags being wetted with water and putting them over these tear gas so that all the gas gets absorbed in that wet sack and thus preventing it from getting into the air. So, smart tactics have been adopted by farmers in lieu of government's action over them. And this is Shambhu Border or Singhu Border. No, this is Shambhu Border coming from Punjab. As for Hindi audience, they can directly listen to the lady.
वो बेसिट्टा नहीं, उसका कोई नतीजा नहीं निकला, कुछ नतीजा नहीं निकला, नहीं कुछ भी उसका नतीजा नहीं निकला। ये सिखों के साथ ऑलवेज दवंज होता हुआ है, अब भी ये सिखों के साथ दो नर कर रहे हैं। ये आप खुद देख रहे हैं, ये कोई चाइना और हिंदुस्तान का बॉर्डर का नहीं है, वहाँ पे आग थोड़ी लगी हुई है। ये तो एक देश है, ये हमारा दो गुटों में बांटा जा रहा है।
क्या कह रहे हैं?
ऐसा हाल तो अंग्रेजा नहीं करे हमारे साथ।
अच्छा, ऐसा हाल
हाँ, नहीं करा, बिल्कुल नहीं करा। हाँ जी, हाँ।
लगातार देखिए किस तरीके से टीयर गैस के गोले छोड़े जा रहे हैं, और जो यहाँ पर प्रोटेस्टर युवा या किसान मौजूद है वो क्या कह रहे हैं, और लगातार तादाद बढ़ती जा रही है। सोचा था कि बाप रे, देखिए किस तरीके से लगातार
As you can see the map on the screen, which shows India's national capital region, abbreviated as NCR, and Delhi in orange border. And if you observe it closely, you will see that as for a national capital, there is incoming road from all the directions. And here I'll take a brief moment to illustrate the map that the major roads which are coming in New Delhi are from number one, North region, where Singhu border lies, which is now shut down for entry and exit and being heavily barricaded, and normal civil police force as well paramilitary forces are deployed here to prevent farmer protesters from coming inside the national capital. Secondly, you will see in the eastern side, moving in the anti-clockwise way, that there is a place called Bahadurgarh. Here another highway comes into New Delhi, which is also barricaded. Then the next one is coming from Gurugram, that again is barricaded, which connects Delhi with the Rajasthan, which is also another crucial place for farmers protesters. Another one being coming from Palwal and Faridabad, which connects the Delhi with the UP and Madhya Pradesh, and beyond Madhya Pradesh towards the south direction, connecting Delhi to the states of the southern India. Then you have two highways coming in from Noida and Ghaziabad from the Uttar Pradesh province. Now all the highways are incoming into New Delhi, and they have been barricaded to prevent farmers from getting inside the national capital. But apart from these major highways, you can see up on the map that there are minor roads, there are off-road tracks, which you called in local language as kacha sadak, from where the vehicles can come. And as farmers use tractors, jeeps, which are normally suitable to drive off road, there will be no hassle for them if they avoid the main roads and enter from off road regions. Singhu border, of course, is one center of gravity where lot of police force and barricading has been done, and today some tear shells were also being thrown at the protesters, to which protesters also quickly adopted a tactic that by having a wet sack, the same sack that is used to fill up our rations like wheat and rice, they wetted the sacks with water and then put them on the tear bombs, which eventually prevented the gas from expanding to the air and getting soaked into the wet sacks. So eventually preventing farmers from any kind of harm. This was the latest tactic being reported as adopted by farmers. Now we'll take to a zoom out map view of the larger India and the position of Delhi with its regard. As you can see, there are four tractors. First one from the top left, which is the north direction. And are the farmers who are leading this protest, who belong to Punjab and Haryana region. Uh, Going anti-clockwise direction from there, you see another tractor in the near the Pali and Balmer region of Rajasthan, which is another crucial ground for the farmers, from where lot of farmers are coming in for this protest. Then from the Shivpuri region, which is in the Madhya Pradesh, and finally from the Uttar Pradesh region and Uttarakhand region, which is in the east. These tractors have stopped short of Delhi, and they've been prevented from entering the Delhi by deploying huge number of police force and also paramilitary force. But what these farmers actually want is that if they are prevented from entering, they'll surround the national capital from all the directions and block the major highways. This way, they will put pressure on the government to come to the terms and accept their demands. Please do not forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Also, it would be a great favor that if you can share it among your friends and family. Till the next time we meet, do take good care of yourselves and hoping to meet you in good shape. I now take a humble leave from you. Thank you.